Appreciate it. Yeah. So desperate times kind of call for desperate players and / waiver wire. It's kind of this late in the season, you almost know who people are, but there's still people out there that are on buys, and you're still got injuries, so you're still gonna be looking on the waiver wire to try and see who you can find. So I'm gonna go through who I have. Normally, we let me and David go back and forth. Ash will put her input when she has some, and we'll kind of go from there. But so right now, this is a slim kind of week 4 waivers, so it's more desperate plays that I'm going to listen off of rather than waiver wire guys to like actually go and get. I think Jeff Wilson is a good pickup, not just because of the touchdown he had in Miami. I think we touched on it last week that he is reunited with the offensive coordinator from the team he played with last year. Mike McDaniel was the Niner offensive coordinator. He had Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson last year. In the last couple of years, he now has them both in Miami. So Wilson is very familiar with the offense, and he's not going to like need the time to like step in. So I think he's going to be valuable there going forward.
Scored, right?
Yeah, he scored a touchdown. So like him, a lot of people are starting to pick up Odell Beckham Jr. He should be signing with the team soon.
So a lot of that happening over the last week.
So if you can grab Odell, it's not if you have a stash spot, it's not bad to stash him.
Cowboys be looking out.
One of the ones they're doing their due diligence.
Can you imagine?
The other one, Raheem Blackshear, he's the one that got all the touches from Deontay Foreman. I personally would stay away from him. He wasn't, I mean, he was there last week, the week before, or whatever, didn't touch the ball at all.
Can we talk about it though? Sydney was in a league, and Blackshear outscored every single person that he started in his lineup.
That is facts. That is facts.
And they were like bums that he started in his lineup. You had like Matthew Stafford, Odell were turned into the new guys.
It's possible. The teams I believe for Odell are the Bills, the Cowboys, the Packers.
The Bills.
Yes, Von Miller. Yes, the Bills. Those are the teams that he's been hinted at. I think in the Rams maybe. But the Cowboys have become a team in the running for him.
No, the Cowboys. Jerry Jones said, "Hey media."
Yeah.
Hey media. Say that Odell's going to come here. You know, we did that thing with Cooks, and that was fun. But now we want to.
So he's not coming. That's what you're saying.
Oh, he's not coming.
Okay. So no Odell today.
That's a Jerry Jones media growl if I've ever seen one.
Next time, so yeah, I would avoid Blackshear. Next on my list are a couple of deeper plays that are like, if you need a spot, Hail Mary type plays that I think are going to improve over the next few weeks. Samori Toure, the receiver for the Packers, with Romeo Doubs going out, Randall Cobb going out, Christian Watson being hurt, Lazard being in and out, Sammy Watkins being in and out. He seems like the only fully healthy receiver, and Aaron Rodgers targeted him quite a few times against the Lions. So just something to look out for. I'm not saying go pick him up and start him this week or anything like that, but Aaron Rodgers has said some nice things about him. He's gotten a lot more. He's basically gotten more playing time and more targets each game this season over the last few weeks. I would just keep an eye out on him. You're sharing, but starting Dak this week, by the way.
Me too.
Dak's never a bad start.
Huh?
Dak's never a bad start.
Yeah.
Next is Cade Otton. I've definitely touched on him before, but the tight end for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he's just getting better each week. Tom Brady's trusting him a lot more. He made a huge catch for the Bucs this week, and getting them the win against the Rams. So a nice tight end pickup there. He is available.
At least you know who that is.
Huh?
At least you know who that is. Wasn't that the one the card guy didn't know who he was?
Yeah.
There are people that do what Sydney does and rip cards and open boxes. They will get to players and like, I don't even know who that is. And I'm like, have you never watched? I don't know how you sell a product you don't know anything about. It blows my mind. Or when they call him Devonta Smith, gets me every time.
I got 2 more for you. I'll mention, yeah. So Jaylen Warren, the backup running back for the Steelers, he's getting more and more buzz each week. And with Najee not running correctly. And downhill, Jalen Warren is definitely doing that. So he's definitely worth a stash. I think if anybody has Najee and has an empty bench spot, he's not a bad pickup. Just to see what happens over the next couple weeks, because I think if Najee can't get his life together, Warren's role will definitely increase. Rashad White for the Buccaneers. We talked about him a couple weeks ago. It's just slowly transitioning to him. It looks like Fournette's still very talented, but White's production each week has been going up, it seems. So I like him a lot. And then last but not least, super deep, Steven Sims is a wide receiver for the Steelers. That's supposed to be stepping up to the number 3 role with Chase Claypool going out. Good thing about him is he had all the offseason and early work with Kenny Pickett because he was lower on the totem pole and Kenny Pickett wasn't running with the ones. So he had Sims to throw to a lot. So he's going to have a connection with him more than he does with the other receivers outside of Pickens. So just a deep play that I'm throwing out there, that just something to keep your eye on if you're desperate and you need somebody. Those are what I have for you. Anything you like? Anything you're...
I hate everyone on the wire. I hate them all.
Alrighty.
They all stink.
Rough time.
So at this point in the season, it's like you already know who is either it or is not it. In most leagues, that's very thin pickings. Unless you're in like a dynasty league, like those guys, it's not even worth picking up most of the time because you probably don't have the bench spots. So, I mean, for dynasty purposes, it's good. But I just don't, it's so hard this late in the year to get good people off the waivers unless somebody gets hurt and you know, like, oh, this is the next man up. So, but even in dynasty, when someone gets hurt, it's like their backup and that backup's backup and that backup's backup is already on it. Like Jalen Warren's probably on somebody's team in dynasty already.
Oh, in dynasty most likely.
So it's like I'm at the point where we're riding or dying. We're crashing and burning already. There's no saving it, but
fair enough. So that was what we had for the waiver wire pickup.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.